Las Vegas. 40 million visitors a year come here expecting the time of their lives. The lights, the energy, the promise that anything can happen. But ask anyone who actually lives here what they hate most about their own city. It's not the heat. It's not the traffic. It's watching visitors get fleeced every single day. A city that used to welcome tourists like family now treats them like ATMs with legs. I'm going to show you 10 ripoffs that make locals genuinely furious, not mildly annoyed. Furious. The stuff we warn our friends about before they visit. The corporate greed we've watched transform this city into an extraction machine. And by the end, you'll know exactly how to avoid every single one. Let's start where your trip starts. The airport, because they're already trying to take your money before you even pick up your luggage. Quick thing, if you want to actually save money on your next Vegas trip, hit subscribe. We break down the hidden fees, the tourist traps, and the insider secrets that nobody else tells you. No fluff, just the truth about how things really work. Alright, let's get into it. Number 10, those slot machines in the airport, they have the worst odds in the entire state of Nevada. You just landed, you're excited, you've got 30 minutes before your Uber arrives, and there they are, slot machines, right there in the terminal, blinking, dinging, calling your name. Why not? I'm in Vegas now, might as well start early. Here's why not. Airport slots return 85 to 89%. Strip casino slots return 91 to 93%. Downtown slots, up to 95%. That's not a small difference. Airport machines keep 11 to 15 cents of every dollar you put in. Downtown keeps 5 cents. You're literally losing money 3 times faster here than you would 10 minutes down the road. And the casinos know exactly what they're doing. You're bored, you're excited, you're a captive audience waiting for your bag. So they put their worst machines where you can't avoid them. Locals have a name for these, tourist traps. And they mean it literally. But airport slots only take a few bucks at a time. Annoying, sure. Wait until you see what happens when you get thirsty on the strip and make the mistake of walking into the wrong store. Number 9, that bottle of water you're about to buy. It's gonna cost you more than your lunch should. It's 110 degrees. You've been walking the strip for an hour. Your mouth is dry, your head is pounding. Then you see it, a store, air conditioning, refrigerators full of cold drinks, relief. Then you see the price tag. Bottled water, $6 to $8. Advil small bottle, $10 to $15. Sunscreen, $18 to $25. Energy drink, $8 to $10. Phone charger, $30 to $40. That's not convenience pricing. That's a 300 to 400% markup on basic necessities. The same water bottle costs $1.50 at any grocery store. The same Advil is $4 at Walgreens. And here's the thing, these aren't even real convenience stores. They're tourist extraction operations disguised as corner shops. Look at where they're positioned, between casino exits and the monorail, at the base of pedestrian bridges, right where the walking paths funnel you. They know you're trapped, they know you're hot, they know you're desperate. Every local knows you hit the grocery store before you hit the strip, CVS off strip, Smith's, Walmart. Stock your hotel mini fridge like your wallet depends on it, because it does. Overpriced water is annoying. $8 for something that should cost $2, but at least you chose to buy it. Number 8, that's about accessing your own money, and the machines inside these casinos aren't there to help you. They're part of the system. Overpriced water, rigged airport slots. Those are annoyances. Rookie mistakes you make once and learn from. The next 3, these are systems designed to drain you at the exact moment you're most vulnerable. Number 8, the ATM inside that casino isn't there to help you. It's there to keep you gambling. Picture this. You're at the blackjack table. You're up. The cards are falling your way. You want to press your luck, but you're out of cash. And there it is, an ATM right there. Couldn't be more convenient. Then you see the fee, $9.99, just to access your own money plus your bank's out-of-network fee. Another $3 to $5, $13 to $15 to get cash that already belongs to you. And here's how they get you. The average tourist hits the ATM 3 to 5 times per trip. That's $45 to $75 in fees alone for the privilege of spending your own money. Casinos don't put ATMs everywhere because they're generous. They put them everywhere because friction-free access to cash means you gamble more. You're never more than 30 seconds from a bad decision. Every single local gets their cash before entering the casino. Credit union ATM, grocery store, the machine at CVS that charges $2. We don't even see those casino ATMs ATMs anymore. They're invisible to us. $15 to get your money out hurts. No question. But wait until you see what they charge to get you out after a show. Number 7, that ride home after the concert. It might cost more than your ticket did. The show's over. The fight ended. 20,000 people pour out of the venue at the exact same moment, and every single one of them opens the same app. That $12 ride, now it's $80, $100, sometimes more. They call it dynamic pricing. Locals call it hostage pricing. You're tired. You've probably been drinking. The taxi line is 2 hours long. It's midnight, and you just want to get back to your hotel. They know you'll pay. So, will they charge what they can get? After major fights? After residency shows? New Year's Eve? Don't even ask. Here's what locals do. We wait 15-20 minutes. The initial surge dies down, and we walk 2 blocks away from the venue, away from the pickup zone where the algorithm sees 20,000 people requesting rides. Price drops by half, sometimes more, but tourists don't know that. They see the price, they panic, they pay. Surge pricing takes advantage of the moment. You're stuck, they charge more. But number 6, that's not a moment, that's an entire business model built on making you pay for the privilege of standing in a room. Number 6, welcome to Vegas nightlife, where exclusive just means expensive. You want the experience, the day club, the nightclub, the bottle service, and VIP energy you've seen on Instagram. Here's what that actually costs. General admission for men, $50 to $75. General admission for women, $30 to $50. Pool party entry, $50 to $100 or more. Want to skip the line? Add another $100 to $200 on top, $50 to $75. To walk through a door and stand in a crowd, but you don't want to stand, you want to sit, you want a table. Table minimums start at $1,000, and that's not for a good table, that's for the table by the bathroom. Want to be near the DJ, near the pool, where people can actually see you. $5,000, $10,000, $50,000 for a holiday weekend. And what are you actually buying? That bottle of vodka with the sparklers, the one that makes you feel like a celebrity? $25 retail, $500 or more at the club. You're paying 600% markup for the privilege of pouring your own drinks. We used to get in free, industry nights, guest lists, knowing somebody. Now, even residents pay through the nose. The local discount is basically dead, so we stopped going. Fremont Street, Arts District, downtown bars where $20 gets you a great night instead of just walking through a door. $15 ATM fees, $100 surge pricing, $75 just to walk into a club. These ripoffs hurt because you see them coming. You know you're being overcharged. The next 3 are different. They're designed to take your money without you even realizing it's happening, hidden in plain sight. And by the time you notice, it's already gone. ATM fees, surge pricing, club covers, those ripoffs sting because you see the price tag. You know you're getting gouged. The next 3 are sneakier. They're designed to blend in, to feel normal, until you do the math. Number 5, that cocktail in your hand costs 4 times what it should, and the casino's counting on you not noticing. You're at a gorgeous bar, crystal chandeliers overhead, the bartender's wearing a vest, everything feels premium. So when the beer costs $15, you think, well, this is Vegas. Let me show you what that same drink costs 10 minutes away. Domestic beer at a strip casino bar, $12 to $15. At a local bar, $3 to $4. Craft beer on the strip, $16 to $20. Local bar, $6 to $8. Well, cocktail on the strip, $15 to $18. Local bar, $5 to $7. Premium cocktail, $22 to $30 on the strip, $10 to $14 at a local spot. Shot of Fireball, $12 on the strip, $4 everywhere else. Same beer, same bottle. Same corporation brewed it, 4 times the price because you're standing under a chandelier. Strip bars don't compete on price, they compete on proximity. You're exhausted from walking. You're already inside the casino. The nearest real bar is a 15-minute hike in 100-degree heat. They've got you, and they know it. We pre-game every single time. Stage Door Casino, Ellis Island, any bar on Fremont East. Get your drinks where they cost what drinks should cost. Then hit the strip. Your wallet will thank you. Your liver won't know the difference. Overpriced drinks drain your wallet slowly. A few bucks here, a few bucks there. But number 4 doesn't want your money, it wants your time. Hours of it, and once they've got you, you're not leaving until they say so. Number 4, those free tickets come with a price. And that price is 4 hours of your life you'll never get back. You're walking the strip, someone approaches, friendly smile, clipboard in hand. Hey, you guys want free show tickets? Helicopter tour, dinner for 2. All you have to do is attend a short 90-minute presentation. That presentation will last 4 hours, minimum. Here's how it works. They shuttle you to an off-strip location. You're not near your hotel. You don't have easy transportation back. The first salesperson gives the pitch. You say no. They send in a closer, different approach, more pressure. You say no again. Then comes the manager. Then the final offer. Then the guilt trip. I've spent all this time with you. My kids are counting on this commission. And you can't leave. Because if you walk out before they release you, you forfeit the free gift that got you there in the first place. This isn't sales. This is psychological warfare. They'll make you feel guilty. They'll act personally hurt. They'll imply you're wasting their time after they've held you hostage for 4 hours. And some people break. They sign just to escape. They'll regret it for years. We see it every day. The booths, the clipboard people, the tourists who don't know any better getting lured in, and then we see them afterward, shell-shocked, exhausted, sometimes having signed something they didn't fully understand. Free show tickets aren't free, they're bait, and you're the catch. Timeshare people want hours of your time. They're obvious once you know the game, but number 3 is so subtle, most tourists never notice it at all. Same restaurant, same menu, same food, completely different price. Number 3, that chain restaurant you trust. On the strip, it's charging you 30 to 50% more for the exact same meal. You see a restaurant you recognize, a chain you've been to at home. Familiar menu, familiar food, familiar logo. Finally, something you can trust. Then you look at the prices. That burger that's $16 at the off-strip location? $24 here. The pasta entree that's $22 normally? $32 on the strip. Breakfast plate, $18 off strip, $28 on the strip. Same corporation, same supply chain, same recipe. Same frozen Cisco delivery truck pulling up to both locations, but this one has a view of the Bellagio fountains, so it costs 40% more. Restaurants inside casinos pay massive rent. Sometimes a percentage of every dollar they make goes straight to the casino. That cost doesn't come out of corporate profits, it comes out of your wallet. Anytime you see a chain restaurant on the strip, pull out your phone, search for another location. There's almost always one within a 10-minute drive, sometimes just one block behind the strip. Same quality, same menu, 30% less. We never eat on the strip, we eat one block behind it. Cross the street behind Link, behind Harrah's, behind Flamingo, suddenly you're in local territory. Same Vegas, same food, no tourist tax. Drink prices that assume you won't comparison shop, timeshare traps that steal your vacation, restaurant markups hidden behind familiar logos. These ripoffs are frustrating, infuriating even, but the top 2 aren't just ripoffs, they're betrayals. They represent everything that's changed about this city, everything locals mourn about what Vegas used to be and what it's become. There was a time when Las Vegas meant something different, a place that rolled out the red carpet, that made you feel like a high roller even if you weren't. That understood the deal. Come spend money at our tables and we'll treat you like royalty. That Vegas is dying, and the next 2 ripoffs are the cause of death. These aren't just overcharges, they're betrayals of everything this city used to stand for. Number 2, that hotel room you booked. The real price is hidden, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. Let me walk you through what happens to every tourist who doesn't know better. You're planning your Vegas trip. You find a room at a major strip resort. $49 a night. 3 nights, $147. You're beating the system. You book it. You're excited. You tell your friends about the deal you found, then you check out. And there it is. Resort fee, $45 per night, plus 13.38% tax on the fee. Advertised price, $49 a night times 3 equals $147. Resort fees, $45 a night times 3 equals $135. Tax on fees, $18. Actual total, $300. Your $147 stay just became $300. Your $49 room was never $49. It was $100 a night. They just lied about it in the listing. Here's what the major properties are charging right now. Resorts World, $55 a night. Wynn and Encore, $50 a night. Venetian and Palazzo, $50 a night. Bellagio, $50 a night. night. Caesar's Palace, $50 a night. MGM Grand, $45 a night. Luxor, $45 a night. Excalibur, $40 a night. $55 a night at Resorts World. That's not a fee, that's a second room rate they're hiding from you. And what do they claim you're paying for? Wi-Fi, which should be free in 2025. Gym access, which you probably won't use. Pool access, it's a Vegas hotel. Of course there's a pool. Local and toll-free calls. Who makes hotel phone calls anymore? Technically, they disclose it in the fine print, in font size designed to be ignored after you've already mentally committed to the booking. Fun fact, this practice is illegal in the European Union. They require all-in pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. Illegal in Europe. Standard practice in Vegas. The FTC passed a no junk fees rule in 2025, requiring upfront disclosure, but the fees themselves still completely legal. This is what we have to explain to every friend, every family member, every person who's never been here before. No, the price you see isn't the real price. Yes, they're allowed to do this. No, you can't opt out. Yes, it's basically a scam. It's humiliating. This is our city, and we have to apologize for corporate greed we had no part in creating. The casinos don't need this money. They're already profitable. Resort fees are pure extraction. Billions of dollars squeezed from visitors who didn't know what they were agreeing to. Resort fees are infuriating, they're deceptive, they're everything wrong with modern Vegas hospitality. But number one hits different, because number one isn't just about money, it's about memory, about what we lost. Ask any longtime resident about the number one ripoff and watch their expression change. Something was taken from this city, something that symbolized everything Vegas used to be, and we remember exactly when it happened. Number one, for over 50 years, one thing in Las Vegas was sacred. You could drive to any casino on the strip, pull into the garage, park your car, and it didn't cost you a dime. Free parking wasn't just a policy, it was a promise, part of the unspoken deal between Vegas and its visitors. Come gamble with us, come eat at our restaurants, come see our shows, and we'll never nickel and dime you on the way in. For 50 years, that deal held. Then in June 2016, MGM Resorts looked at their balance sheet and decided the deal was over. MGM became the first casino company in Las Vegas Strip history to charge for parking. Locals couldn't believe it. This was unprecedented. This broke something fundamental about what Vegas was supposed to be. And then the dominoes fell. June 2016, MGM introduces paid parking. 2017, Caesars follows. 2018 to 2020, nearly every major property adds fees. 2025, $15 to $25 is standard at all major casinos. MGM properties, $18 to $20 to self-park. Caesars properties, $18 to $22. Wynn and Encore, $20 to $25. Venetian, $18 to $22. Valet Anywhere, $35 to $50. $20 just to park your car while you go spend money inside their casino. And that's per entry. Leave and come back. Pay again. It's not about the money. I mean, it is about the money, but it's more than that. We remember. That's the thing. We remember what it was like before. You'd drive to the strip to see a show, park for free, maybe gamble a little, have dinner, see the fountains. It felt like they wanted you there. Now, before you've even walked through the door, they've already charged you. The relationship changed. We went from guests to revenue sources. MGM made over $1 billion in parking revenue in the first few years. They didn't need it. They're casinos. They print money. They just wanted more. Parking fees weren't just a new charge. They were a symbol. The moment Vegas stopped pretending hospitality mattered. The moment the mask came off. Resort fees, ATM fees, surge pricing, drink markups. Parking was the last thing that was still free, the last holdout from an era when Vegas understood the deal, and they took it anyway. That's why it's number one, not because it's the most expensive, but because it's the most symbolic. Alright, I just walked you through 10 ways Vegas tries to bleed you dry. Now let me show you how to fight back. 1. Free parking still exists. Circus Circus, completely free. Treasure Island, free for up to 4 hours. Resorts World, free with any validation. Fashion Show Mall, free for 3 hours. We know where to park. Now you do too. 2. Pre-game off-strip stage door casino, Ellis Island. Any bar on Fremont East. Get your drinks where they cost what drinks should cost, then hit the strip. 3. Eat 1 block behind the strip. Cross the street behind Link, Harrah's, or Flamingo. Same food, 30% cheaper. Locals never eat on the strip. 4. Get cash before you enter. Grocery store ATM, credit union, the CVS down the street. Never ever use a casino ATM. 5. Beat the surge. After any event, walk 2 blocks away from the venue. Wait 15 minutes. Refresh the app. Price drops by half. Now you know what locals know. Las Vegas is still one of the most exciting cities on earth. The shows, the food, the energy, there's nowhere else like it, but it's not the Vegas it used to be. The corporate extraction machine runs 24/7 now, and they're counting on you not knowing the game. Now you know. The people who get destroyed by Vegas are the ones who walk in blind, who trust the advertised price, who think the house is their friend. The people who have an incredible time. They know exactly what's happening. They plan ahead. They use the hacks, and they don't let anyone ruin their trip. If this video saved you money or just saved you from getting played, hit that subscribe button. We break down the hidden systems behind Vegas, travel, and the stuff nobody else tells you about how the world actually works. Drop a comment. What's the worst Vegas ripoff you've experienced? Or if you're a local, what did I miss? Want more Vegas secrets? Check out our video on the casino tricks they don't want you to know, or why people are leaving Las Vegas despite the city still growing. Thanks for watching. Now go enjoy Vegas on your terms, not theirs.